Race number 5 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 3:35. It's the PSC Insurance Handicap over 1,000 metres. The replay horse going to go back to the middle of July and the second placing of Transgressor at Pinjarra Park.
About third now from Halusa, and they're being followed by Dinah Bell, but with 300 left to travel, and Sharp Bob, who they've had plenty on, led the way from Transgressor. Dinah Bell's over towards the middle. Hill shakes up Sharp Bob, though when they approach the 100, he kicked away from them, Sharp Bob, and they're going to land some pretty big bets in many of the markets with Sharp Bob. He's too good. He beat Transgressor. Not sure.
Race number 5 is a very difficult way to kick off what is the traditional quaddie. Ended up with number 6, Transgressor. Has had 55 days off since the replay race when he finished second in what was a higher grade, a Class 5 60+ handicap down the straight at Pinjarra. Drew barrier 2 there as well, so was not in the best part of the track. And all of his decent runs have been on rain-affected ground. We're expecting rain-affected ground on Wednesday. I think down in class, nice gate here. I think Transgression might offer a bit of value in what is a very tough race. Number 4, West 54th. His best runs have been on wet ground as well. He's had the 4th and the 50th fastest last 200 metres this preparation, over 1,000. He may want a little bit further, but this looks like a very fast 1,000 metre race, and it may feel more like an 1,100 or 1,200 anyway. Number 1, Soturia, was slow away and settled last but 1, which is kind of against her pattern last start. She had the fastest last 200 and 400 metres to dead heat with West 54th and has beaten It's Got It All, another horse in this race, twice this year. And that is my 4th pick, number 2, It's Got It All. Has led all 3 races this preparation, but it hasn't been any better than 6th fastest over the last 200 metres, only goes in the minors. My top selection in race number 5, going to go with number 6, Transgressor, to beat 4, West 54th, 1, Soturia, and 2, It's Got It All. Race number 6 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 4:10. It's the Perth Racing Club membership handicap over 1,400 metres. The replay horse going to look at King of Chaos' last start.
Judge into the straight, Recharger led more than 2 lengths. King of Chaos down the outside. Coming now is Peppy Jack. He shows at the weapon. Peppy Jack responds quickly. About 2 or 3 lengths to Dark Prospect. At the 200 though, and Peppy Jack reached the lead from Recharger. King of Chaos. Dark Prospect keeps running on down the outside, but Peppy Jack's got a break on Dark Prospect, and it'll be Peppy Jack winning. Peppy Jack again from Dark Prospect.
King of Chaos was only 5th in the replay race, but I do think he's building towards something. Started off in 66+ grade and did win a 66+ grade race in February, beating My Greek Boy. He's 4th up here. He's reunited with William Pike for the first time since January, and I do think he could make it 3 wins from 5 runs over this particular trip. Goes on top from number 7, Sordello, with Glenn Smith aboard. Probably didn't handle the heavy track last start, but if you go back 2 starts ago, he split Sense of Power and Turbo Power in a Class 3, which is this grade. I think that form stacks up here. Number 5, Recharger, is in its 8th run this campaign, gets the tongue bit off on Wednesday. Has led its last 2 races under Emma Stenton. Emma keeps the ride on Wednesday and did beat King of Chaos home, but has only won at Geraldton. 3 wins from 18 starts, all up a little bit further north than Perth. And then number 3, King Blitz, has won 2 in a row with Peter Edwards in the saddle. Both of those races have been on speed, however, and King Blitz has drawn barrier number 9 here of 11. Not sure where it gets to on the map. My on top selection in race number 6 is going to go with number 1, King of Chaos, to beat 7, Sordello, 5, Recharger, and 3, King Blitz. Race number 7 at Belmont on Wednesday will jump at 4:45. It's the Crown Perth handicap over 1,400 metres. The replay horse can look at the last start of Supreme Force.
And then Humanity trying to work clear Supreme Force. Roll the Good Times trying to come through, one off the fence. And R2 Bobsworth is over on the outside. Racing inside the 250, the Real Zeal. Just in front, King Blitz, Supreme Force. Roll the Good Times back on the inside. King Blitz, though, has raced up, hit the front. Roll the Good Times coming through now. It's King Blitz in front, though, from Roll the Good Times over the final stages. And King Blitz came away to win it well.
Thought that was a pretty good performance in the circumstances for Supreme Force. He lost a plate in running, so you could forgive him getting beaten 2 3/4 lengths by King Blitz. He won 2 starts ago, and there's some positive gear changes on Wednesday as well for this horse. He's only had the 4 starts, but he gets the blinkers for the first time, and he also loses his concussion plates as well, so it appears that his feet issues are all gone, and I think he might be the one to beat in the penultimate race. Goes on top from number 1, Reef Keeper, over-raced over 2,200 metres last start, so it's a big drop in trip, drops back to 1,400 metres I expect him to be there or thereabouts on the speed with Jordan Turner in the saddle. He did debut over 1,400 metres. That was 19 starts ago, and he did finish second. That was down at Bunbury. Goes in for second. Number 2 is Sigil. He's racing really, really well. Had the fastest last 200 metres last start, but this horse is a serial non-winner. It's 840 days now since he got the job done. On the quick backup, he'll be there or thereabouts. Couldn't possibly have him on top. He's finished second, third, fourth or fifth in each of his last 10 starts. And then you've got number 6, The Real Zeal, another horse that's having its second run this campaign. Over-raced early on last start, was allowed to stride forward by the jockey Kate Whitten. Sean O'Donnell takes over on Wednesday, and it did win over 1,400 metres, but that was on a maiden at Pinjarra on its debut. On top selection in race number 7, we go with number 5, Supreme Force, to beat 1, Reeve Keeper, 2, Sigil, and 6, The Real Zeal. Race number 8 at Belmont on Saturday will jump at 5:20. It's the Salinger Handicap over 1,300 metres. The replay horse going to look at Flying Raw in a Saturday race last time out.
Speed, very deep point inside of it, being followed by Our Maidel and Midnight Sky. He's gone right back towards the rail. Greco levelled up to 14 at the 250 minus. Looks, gets a rails run. Down the outside, Flying Raw, Midnight Sky weaving its way through. And down the outside, Prize Catch. Greco in front, minus looks, Prize Catch. Midnight Sky gets the split, still comes. Prize Catch, Midnight Sky, Prize Catch. Prize Catch has won it from Midnight Sky.
I think Jim Taylor's found a very good opportunity here for Flying Raw. He drops into midweek grade for the first time since July 2016, and he was just one length off Prize Catch in the replay race in what was a much stronger event, a 66 plus grade handicap. He ran decent time as well, decent sectionals all the way home. He goes on top. From number 6, Nashville Cat, second in this grade 3 starts ago, and has been competitive in strong races all preparation. Does get a wide gate here, however. Number 7, Paradise Square, second up this campaign, was held up in running until around the 150 last start. Did come home reasonably well. Has won over 1,400 metres a couple of times at Ascot, but they were pretty low rating races. And then at odds, number 11, Bachelor's Prospect, threw his head on jumping last start, lost a couple of lengths at the beginning. Has been well beaten in graduation class races, but has been competitive when he's gone around in midweek contests. On top selection in race number 8, can we go with the claiming number 5, Flying Raw, to beat 6, Nashville Cat, 7, Paradise Square, and 11, Bachelor's Prospect. It's now time to nominate my best bets on the Belmont card. Going to go in race number 3 with number 6, Dance Music, to stay unbeaten for Simon Miller. And then in the final race, Jim Taylor's got 2 runners. I don't think it'll be New Times Day, however. I think number 5, Flying Raw, will get the chocolates from the team out at Ballsbrook. It's easy to stay up to date with everything that's happening at Perth Racing. You can log on to our website, or you can follow us on one of our social media channels. Until next time, bye for now.